From Elesh Norn to Eon's Torn, Magic players know a lot about the multiverse. It's time to put that knowledge to the test. Welcome to Battle of Wits. Hello and welcome to the second episode in the Champion of Champions final, where the winners from Season 1 are taking part in a final battle to determine who is the best of the best. Let me reintroduce my three guests. He's a fantastic altar artist and the winner of Episode 4, it's ALK. Tell us how life has been since last we saw you.
Well, I've been traveling the world and, meeting all sorts of new and different people and kissing them openly on the mouth. Life has been, it's been what it's been. I've been really enjoying getting to meet other people in the Magic community over webcam and doing virtual EDH games. But aside from that, I've been staying home and socially distancing.
Excellent, good. Well, as have we all, I hope. So, fantastic. When he's not appearing on podcasts, he's a writer for EDH Rec and the winner of Episode 3. It's Angelo. We last saw you in September. How's things?
As good as they can be. I've just been staying home, writing articles. Got my first vaccine, so that's always a good thing. But otherwise, things have been under control. That's all I can really ask for right now.
Absolutely. I think that's all we can ask for. And finally, he's the creator of the MTG Bracket, a master of spreadsheets and a joint winner of Episode 6. It's David. Since December, what have you been up to?
Well, we've actually been running the Tournament of Champions on the Magic Bracket, so we did single elimination for all of the 1,076 different legendary creatures, and we just wrapped that up a couple of weeks ago as we record, with Elesh Norn defeating Kiki in the finals.
As it should be.
Kiki dies straight away when Elesh hits the battlefield, right?
It's a win for flavour. Thank you to everyone for being here today. As always, the format is straightforward. You're going to be answering questions. I'm going to be giving you points. And the winner is the guest at the end with the most points. If you're playing along at home, get in the comments and tell us how you get on. So without much further ado, let's start with round one, which is, as always, Tiny Leaders. I'm going to show you increasingly less pixelated versions of commanders, and you have to guess what the commander is. The first person to guess it correctly gets a point, and if you buzz in and get it wrong, you're locked out until the next commander. Alright, let's start with our first Tiny Leader, which is this one.
I think I could guess at some potential colours that this might be. I'm not getting the feeling that this is a Selesnya legend, but let's put it that way.
Oh, okay. No immediate guesses there. Fair enough. Let's move on to the next one.
Oh, that one green pixel. Oh, what's going on there?
No guesses yet. All right, let's move on to the next one, which is this one.
Looks so familiar. I'm literally swiveling around my camera to try and look at it from different angles.
Yeah, I'm just got my head really tilted right now.
Like if I unfocus my eyes a little bit.
Is it a Magic Eye Commander? Does it go into 3D if you...
Oh, like a partner where there's different. You have to Magic Eye the two different arts together.
New mechanic that'll be debuting next year.
To be honest, with Secret Layers, I wouldn't doubt anything anymore.
All right,
triple-sided cards.
No one's going to get this one. I think let's move on to let's move on to the last picture, which is this one. Angelo.
That is Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath.
That is Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath on the last
it's
one.
From the Secret Lair.
Point
seen
for Angelo
in my life. I've never seen that before. What is that even from?
That is from a Magic product that you can buy, or maybe not anymore. But yeah, completely normal Magic cards. This round is going to be, so won't be a problem. Let's move on to Tiny Leader number 2, which is also completely normal.
Oh no.
And I think we're all figuring out the problem here.
Game this is.
Yep.
No guesses here.
No idea.
Let's move on to the next one. That is ALK.
Is that Sliver Overlord?
Is that Sliver Overlord? Absolutely,
Wow.
yes. The Justine Jones version of Sliver Overlord there. Fantastic guessing.
Wow.
Wow. I guess I probably should have looked at the spoilers for whatever set this was.
All right, on to Tiny Leader number 3, which is this one. Very pleasing 10 pixel version of this one, I have to say.
Yeah. Just pure grayscale.
This is just actually a cell from Steam Story.
No one's immediately buzzing there. Let's move on to our next one.
Looks like a Sudoku or something. Like it's some kind of
I just put a Sudoku in for fun. All right.
It's a Picross.
Next one is this one.
really is black and white, isn't it?
Really is black and white. Finishing off with this one. And that's ALK.
Is that Ink Eyes?
Is that Ink Eyes? Ink Eyes, Servant of Oni. Yeah, I will take Ink Eyes there. Fantastic art there by Yung-shan. Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. I love the black and white version here. All right, on to Tiny Leader number 4, which is this one. But no one's guessing immediately this one, so let's move on to picture number 2. Where it could still be literally anything, I think.
Some nice tealy, greeny kind of colours.
Yeah.
Quite relaxing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's moss.
On to picture number 3, which is this one. Staring blankly into the pixels, trying to make some sense of it all.
There's some like semblance of potential shapes now, like. But
yeah,
nothing comes together.
I think this one's really hard actually. So let's move on to the next one. See if it makes it any easier. David.
Oh no, that's not legendary. I think I know what it looks like from what it's from, but the card I thought it was, it can't be. So, is this Arabo Roar of the Wild?
I'll take Arabo Roar of the World. Yeah, that is.
Well.
Yeah, that is close enough for my purposes. Yeah, Erica Williams there, the cutesy version there. That's a point for David.
It's beautiful art, but yeah, it does not distinguish itself well. Like 12 by 8 or whatever.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, the real fault of the artist there. They didn't think about that one. Didn't think, how's this going to look when it's only 12 pixels?
Got to think about these things. Yeah. All right.
These are like lettuces, artichokes. I'm trying to tell what's in the background here. Mouse there?
That is a really good
Lettuce.
question. Cabbages?
My cabbages.
Alrighty, on to the last one in round number 1, which is this one.
I will describe this art as suspiciously vertical.
Yeah.
That's ALK, buzzing in on the first one.
Is this Rick, Steadfast Leader?
Is this Rick, Steadfast Leader on the first one?
Absolutely. Good one.
Yes, it is. Gotta throw that well-known and not at all controversial card in there. Yeah, what was the theme? Do we think for this round?
These are secret layer arts.
These are all secret layer arts. Absolutely, yes. Thought I'd throw some in there. Obviously, we're in the big leagues now. Want to make it a little bit trickier for you all. So yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, right. Awesome. All right, let's see what these scores are after round number 1. So in joint second place we have David and Angelo, both on 1 point, and in first place with 3 points we have ALK. Fantastic.
Nice.
So let's move on to round number 2. Round number 2 is Topsy Turvy. I'm going to be asking you Magic the Gathering trivia questions in reverse word order, and you have to respond in reverse word order as well. And if you don't answer in reverse, you don't get the point. So, for example, Blockhammond Ketin expansion second V was what? And you have to respond Devastation of Hour. All making sense.
Of my O.
All right.
Let's go on with question number 1, which is: worship Empire's son, the that deity, the of name full, the is what?
I don't know this forwards.
Yeah.
We have ALK.
Is it Rose Dusk the Elenda?
Ooh, it is not Rose Dust the Elenda. That fantastic guess, though. Yeah, I'll say that. Do we have any ideas? We got Angelo.
Oh no, hold on. Is it Calamity Primal Zakama?
No, it is not.
Darn.
Not that. Trying to remember which word you said. David, do you want to hazard a guess at the?
I guess I probably should, right? The sun. Yeah, it definitely is from Ixalan. So, and the Sun Empire, I think, is the vampires, but I cannot remember for the life of me what the. No, I don't know. I don't know it.
Fair
Forwards
enough.
or backwards.
Fair enough. Let's see what it is. The answer is Sun Threefold. They worship the sun, as you might expect for the Sun Empire. They worship 3 aspects. We have Kinjali, which is the wakening sun. We have Tilanali, which is the burning sun, and Ixali, which is the verdant sun, which is all kind of.
That's what those 3 avatar dinosaurs are about.
Yes, exactly. No points there, I'm afraid, but that was a little bit of a tricky one. Just throwing it in there for people who are up on their Ixalan knowledge. So let's go on to question number 2. Tanafel Mount Lawwinds to counterpart Shadowmoor, thee was what? David.
Null Spine Rock?
It is not Null Spine Rock. Good guess, though. Thinking back to Lawwind Shadowmoor, does anyone know the answer to this one? Doesn't seem like anyone's going to get this one.
No.
The answer here is Kulrath Mount. This is Mount Kulrath, home of the Cinders, who used to be the Flamekin in Lorwyn. It's Mount Kulrath.
I've got a mountain in Lorwyn. I'm happy enough.
Yeah, the questions here are going to be a little bit tricky, I have to say.
These are tough.
I've cranked up the difficulty for this one. There are some ones which are a little bit easier. Let's see if the next one is a little bit easier. Moments pivotal, as known, were point 1 at cards of group what? David.
Spotlight Story.
Spotlight Story is correct. Yes, first point of the round. Yeah, Story Spotlight cards. We started with 5 cards in Kaladesh, and we're up to 15 cards now in Strixhaven. All Story
Spotlights. Seemed like a lot.
There are a significant number. Yes, I think since they started reducing the amount of story in online, they've started pushing a lot more onto the cards. So, point there for David. Let's move on to the next question, which is 2009 in Bant On and 2017 in Boon Kindred On reappeared what? That's David.
Oh wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I had it in my head, but no, I'm wrong. I don't know.
Moving on to Angelo.
Counters Divinity?
Counters Divinity is correct. Yes, point there to Angelo. Yes, the in 2017, Kindred Boon allowed you to put divinity counters on things, and the plane chase plane Bant in 2009 allowed you to do that as well. A little bit tricksy there. Fantastic. All right, on to the next question, which is set which 2 unique is type creature manga thee? David.
Masked Mercadian.
Masks Mercadian is correct. Yeah, David and ALK buzzing pretty much simultaneously there. ALK.
Yeah, he got it on the thing. I won't argue.
That is where I started about playing, and it was a bit of a meme in my playgroup when I was about 16. And
yeah.
Basically, especially because Spirit Monger was printed like the year after, and we're like, what's going on? Why is this card not a spirit? What, not a Spirit Monger?
Or is it a monger?
It's neither of those things.
Alrighty, on to Mythic round number 1, which is Enter the Infinite. Mythic rounds premium questions. There's only one question here, but it's worth more points. I will show you all 8 cards that alter hand sizes. They either increase, decrease, or set to a certain size. I want you to match the modifiers to the cards, and the most correct matches gets the point. And if multiple people get correct matches, they each get 1 point. And everyone's going to be writing down their guesses. On to the question, which is... So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. And we have the modifiers +2, +1, equal to 2, -1, -2, -3, -4, and -7. So I'd like all of you to write those down, match up the modifier to the letter, and then we'll go through everybody and see what we get. Awesome. All right, let's start with David. Just go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
Okay, sure. So I have down +1, -7, -4, -2, -1, equals 2, +2, -3.
Cool. ALK.
I have, and I'm holding up to the camera, I have +1, -7, -4, -3, -1, equals 2, +2, -2.
Okay, and Angelo.
All right, mine is +1, -7, -4, -2, -3, equals 2, +2, -1.
All right, so I have the tally here. Let's see what the actual answers were. So we have Minamo Scrollkeeper, Gitaxia's Core Augur, Thought Devourer, Thought Eater, Thought Nibbler, Null Profusion, Trusted Advisor, and Nat Miser. So we have +1, -7, -4, -3, -2, equal 2, +2, and -1. And I make that Angelo and ALK have 6 each, and David has 5.
Yep.
Awesome. All right,
Yeah,
so that is a point each then for Angelo and ALK. All right. Okay, let's see what the scores are after Mythic round number 1. So in equal second place, we have David and Angelo both on 3 points. Just in the lead by 1 point is ALK on 4 points. So, very, very tight. Going into round number 3. Round number 3 is Cattle of Wits. I've created some new cards by taking old cards and changing a letter in the name. Tell me the name of the new card. For example, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Boat. If you're not allowed to view custom cards for whatever reason, feel free to give yourself some points and use the chapter markers to skip to the next round. All right, so... fingers on buzzers, and we'll start with the first one, which is this lovely artifact. David buzzing there.
That's extra planar hens.
Extra planar hens, yes, which allows you to imprint target bird, and whenever a bird is tapped for mana, you get to add more mana from that bird, which I think seems perfectly reasonable. I don't see why that can't work at all. Fantastic. All right, point for David there. On to the next one, which is this one. Non-basic lands are islands. David again.
Blood Moon.
Blood Moon. Yes, absolutely. The pinnacle of my graphics excellence there. Changing red to blue.
Moving that slider.
Awesome. All right, on to the next one, which is this one. Whenever another non-token land dies, you may draw a card. Oh, that's David.
Devourer of Soils?
It is not Devourer of Soils. ALK.
Is it Harvester of Soils?
Harvester of Soils, yes. It'd be a little bit mean on you, David, but
It's all about the name.
it's all about the name, exactly. Alrighty. On to the next one, which is this one. We have a legendary creature ooze, and whenever you draw a card, you create a 1/1 green ooze with flying and haste. That's ALK.
Is this the Locust Glob?
It's not the Locust Glob, no. David.
Is it the Locust Sod?
No, not the Locust Sod. Angelo, would you like to give it a...
I just figured out what it is. Too late, but yeah.
The Locust Blob?
No, the answer is the Locust Goo.
Locust Goo.
Oh, goo.
Just after I said it,
Really got me. I just wanted to rhyme.
Oh yeah, sorry. I normally don't put them in if they don't rhyme, but I really like that one. So yeah. On to the next one, which is this one. Lifelink. As long as you have 30 or more lands, this gets +5, and it has flying. David.
Terra Ascendant.
Terra Ascendant. Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Seems about right for white these days, right?
Yeah.
That's okay, you'll get to 30 lands just as soon as one of your opponents gets there first.
Yep.
The way this Colorify works.
Moving on to round number 4. Round number 4 today is Telling Time. Order these 3 elements from earliest to latest. You're going to get 1 point for a correct ordering. Buzz in to guess, and you each get 1 guess per question. Alright, so fingers on those buzzers. And the first category is lands. First release date. So we have Allied Bond lands, Enemy Reveal lands, and Allied Battle lands. Starting with ALK.
Allied Battle lands, Allied Bod lands, Enemy Reveal lands.
That is correct, yes.
Wow.
Allied Battle lands were obviously Battle for Zendikar back in 2015. The Allied Bond lands were Battle Bond in 2018. And the
that's what those are.
Yeah, and
I had no idea what you even meant by that.
they are apparently called Bond lands.
From the secret lair.
And then the Enemy Reveal lands were revealed in a set called Strixhaven. I don't know, it must be a new thing, who knows. Awesome, so that is a point for ALK, straight off the bat, awesome. Cool, on to the next one, which is Anthologies of Magic. So we have The Secrets of Magic, The Dragons of Magic, and The Monsters of Magic. David.
This is a 100% guess. I'm going to go with Dragons, Monsters, Secrets.
Dragons, Monsters, Secrets is not correct. ALK.
Secrets, Monsters, Dragons.
Secrets, Monsters, Dragons is also incorrect. Angelo.
All right. Another guess. I'm going to go Monsters, Dragons, Secrets.
Monsters, Dragons, Secrets is also incorrect. We've eliminated 3 of the possibilities. 3 of the 6. The actual answer is Dragons, Secrets, Monsters. So I think David was the closest there with the first guess. Just got the last 2 swiveled around. Yeah. The Anthologies of Magic, which apparently are still canon I believe for the most part. Monsters of Magic has the story Akhan's Run, where Safi Eriksdottir encounters the Lurgoyf, which I didn't realise until I was like, oh my god, that thing exists. I need to buy it. I still haven't read it, but I have bought it. So.
I've seen your impressive pile of books in the background of the video. So.
it is getting bigger and more expensive as time goes on. So, all right, on to the next question, which is sets release date. We have Commander 2014, Conspiracy, and Magic 2015. ALK.
Conspiracy, Magic 2015, Commander 2014.
Yes, you've seen through my clever disguise. Yes, Conspiracy was June 2014, Magic 2015 was July 2014, and Commander 2014 was in November 2014. So all of those, despite the names. Awesome. All right, on to the next question, which is Ravnican months. So we're going for the time in the year. David.
Unsurprisingly, this is a guess. I'm going to go with Sisarm Golgar Mokosh.
Sisarm Golgar Mokosh is incorrect. ALK.
I'll go with Mokosh Golgar Sisarm.
Mokosh Golgar Sisarm is also incorrect, I'm afraid. And Angelo.
All right. I'm going to go Golgar Sisarm Mokosh.
Oh,
Golgar Sisarm Mokosh. Ooh, I haven't been as bold as to do that yet. It's coming. It might be coming one day, but it is not that one. I'm afraid you've all been fooled there. It's obviously it's Mokosh, Sisarm, and then Golgar. Yes,
should have known.
Mokosh is the 4th month of the year. Sisarm's 6th, and the Golgar is the 8th month of the year. I believe this is in the D&D Planeswalker Guide to Ravnica. I think this is one of the things that fleshes out the whole universe, because there's basically a time period wiki article. And it's like, oh yeah, here are the months on Ravnica as you do. Like, why would you need to know what month it is? But if you're playing D&D, maybe you do. Who knows? Awesome. No points there. But we will move on to the next question, which is types. First introduced, we have tentacle, turtle, and trilobite. David.
So I believe this one is turtle, then trilobite, then tentacle.
Turtle, then trilobite, then tentacle is correct. Yes. Giant turtle was 1994. Good old.
I knew turtle was old as balls. So.
Yeah, legends there. And then Ixalan introduced the trilobite type. With a shorekeeper there. And then Tentacle was Theros Beyond Death 2020.
It's really arguably not a creature. Like, it's very clearly just a part of a creature.
Yes, exactly. Yep. It's part of a Kraken, right? It is the Kraken.
Yeah.
But, fair enough.
It's like Coma's Coil.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
All right, next up we have Hall of Fame year inducted. We have Paulo Vitor Damo de Rosa, Shuhei Nakamura, and Luis Scott Vargas. Starting with David.
I believe it is Shuhei, then LSV, then PVDDR.
Shuhei, LSV, PVDDR is incorrect.
Okay.
ALK.
I was going to say then LSV, Shuhei, PVDDR.
LSV, Shuhei, PVDDR is also incorrect. Angelo. Would you like to?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect these to not be correct. So I need a guess. Hold on. I'm gonna go with Shuhei. No, wait, hold on. I lied. I'm gonna amend that. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Shuhei Paulo LSV.
Shuhei Paulo LSV is correct. Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Louis, I long time ago, in fact, looking at all these ones. So that's a point for Angelo there. Yeah, long time ago. We had Shuhei Nakamura back in 2011, PVDDR back in 2012, and Luis Scott Vargas in 2013. So they've been in the Hall of Fame a long time at this point, which I was not expecting when I was doing the research here. But yeah, kind of crazy. Awesome.
Nice.
Let's move on to Mythic round number 2, which is Inspiring Leader. There are 21 black bordered Commander legal cards with the word leader somewhere in their name as of today, which is the 25th of April 2021, with split cards and back faces of cards counting. You will go in turns naming cards that haven't already been named. Guessing will proceed in reverse position order after Mythic round number 1, which I'm going to roll a die to determine, because obviously after Mythic round number 1 we had David and Angelo both on 3 points, so on a 1, 2, 3 it's Angelo, and it's a 1, so we are going to have Angelo going first, then David, and then ALK. So starting with Angelo, out of those 21 names, would you like to give us a leader?
Yes, Rick, steadfast leader.
Yeah, Rick Steadfast is a good one. I was hoping somebody would remember it from earlier in the quiz. Nice little callback there. Good one.
I feel like arguing about, it says right there they're supposed to be black bordered cards, and that's clearly a silver bordered card.
Awesome. Right. Let's move on to David.
I have one that I'm not 100% sure is correct, so I'm trying to think if I could think of a one that I'm more sure of. But I don't think that I can, so I'm going to go with Ambush Leader.
I'm not going to accept that one. The points there go to ALK and Angelo. We have got Munda Ambush Leader, which is close, very close.
I knew it wasn't right when I was saying it. I just couldn't quite. Yeah, I couldn't quite picture it in my head.
No, absolutely, fair enough. 21 there. Some
ringleaders should have got those.
Lots of legendary, lots of ringleaders, lots of pack leaders, lots of war leaders, in fact, as well. Quite a lot of war leaders, in fact. Got Skophos Veteran, Aurelia, Leonin, Kargan. One of my favourite cards recently is the Leadership Vacuum, which does allow for some good old chicanery, if you've watched any of my other videos recently. But yeah, lots and lots of leaders there. All right, so points to ALK and Angelo. So what does that do to affect the scores? So going into round number 5, the scores are: in third place we have Angelo on 5. In second place on 7 points is David. And in first place on 8 points is ALK. So everything to play for in this final round. Quite tight, let's say, going into the final round. So final round is Reality Smasher. I thought for all of these ones I'm going to do Reality Smasher. Everyone seems to love them, so I'm going to show you cards.
They are the best.
I'm going to show you cards that are created by smashing 2 cards into each other. The end of one card name starts the other card name. Guess the name of the card for a point. For example, we have Crucible of Worlds plus Worldslayer is Crucible of Worldslayer. Let's get on with card number 1. So fingers on buzzers with card number 1. We have a Vampire Shapeshifter, which can enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature, except it has blue-black tap. Angelo.
The Evil Twins of Mauer Estate.
Evil Twins of Mauer Estate is correct, yes. Alright, let's move on to card number 2, which is this one. You can return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. You can draw a card, and creature you control get +3/+3 and gain trample until the end of turn.
What is that card? Oh, one of them is alright.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
David.
it's Recoverun. I can't pronounce it correctly.
I'll take that, yeah. The answer is Recoverun, yes. We smashed Recover into Overrun, and you end up with Recoverun. Yeah, absolutely. On to our next one, which is this one. Angelo there, buzzing straight in.
Mask of Memory Jar.
Mask of Memory Jar is absolutely correct, yes. That fantastic artifact. I don't know if the abilities work together, but it might do. So yeah.
Yeah, it seems a little expensive for the equipment.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. All right. On to the next one. Fingers on buzzers, which is this one. ALK.
Zoetic Cavern of Souls.
Zoetic Cavern of Souls. Yes, absolutely. All right. On to the next one. Fingers on buzzers, which is this one. David.
Gate to the Aetherworks Marvel.
It is not Gate to the Aetherworks Marvel. ALK.
Gate to the Aetherflux Reservoir.
Gate to the Aetherflux Reservoir is correct. Yes.
Got the wrong one.
And
Wrong ether thingy.
that is unfortunately the last chance that David had to try and make up the gap, because we're on to the scores. And our final scores are in third place with 7 points is Angelo. In second place with 8 points is David. And in first place with 10 points is ALK. That last question there. Ooh, I thought I was going to have to crack out the tiebreaker there, but no.
Yeah. I just got the wrong ether thing.
It's tough with Kaladesh cards because like every other card starts with ether.
Yes.
Well, that's when they dropped doing the AE character, right? Because they were like, this is completely unfeasible. No one's going to be able to type the names of any of our cards if we keep using this ligature.
Absolutely. All right, yeah. So ALK there with the victory. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congrats.
This was a great game. I had a lot of fun thanks to the other 2 contestants.
And ALK will be going on to meet Gavin in the finals, which. And one of
if you don't win, I'm going to be so cross with you.
Well, that's one step closer to getting Gavin's job, right?
You can beat him and gain his power.
Trial by combat. Yeah.
All right, congratulations to ALK there for winning. Just before we go, let's hear from each of the contestants to find out where we can find them on the internet. Let's start with ALK.
So I am on Twitter and Instagram at Alters ALK, all one word. Those are my 2 main accounts. My Instagram is almost just completely pictures of my alters, and then my Twitter is that plus general sort of Twitter stuff. So shit posts. But on my Twitter, there's a link tree to all my other stuff as well, if you want to look at that.
Fantastic. All right, and Angelo.
Yes, you can also find me on Twitter at the Jess Guy. I do, like ALK said, just Twitter things. And then you can also find my articles on EDH Rec, and they come out on Tuesdays.
Fantastic. And David.
So you can find me doing general Twitter things on at Savia Wanderer, and I'm some variant of that on most other social medias. And I also have at MTG_bracket for the Magic Bracket project, although now having completed the Tournament of Champions, that's probably going to take a little break for whatever I decide to do next.
Awesome. So thank you to everyone. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and maybe even check out the Patreon. And remember, there is no loftier ambition than the pursuit of knowledge. See you next time.